Welcome back. I'm back. You're back. Hey, we back. Welcome everyone's episode on the Ultimate Sports TV, guys. It is ranking season in the NFL, so you already know by starting off my ranking season over here at the Ultimate Sports TV, we got to kick it off with our top 10 NFL quarterbacks in 2021. We're going to be doing a lot of other positional rankings in this ranking season right here, guys. But before I get into ranking the top 10 NFL quarterbacks in 2021, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the Ultimate Sports TV and do yourself a favor, because this is the hot spot. Get lots and lots of hot from the Ultimate Sports TV spot with NBA and NFL content. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and join the 2STV squad. Then when you're done with that, please like this video for me, share this video and YouTube channel, then comment down below your top 10 NFL quarterbacks in the comment section below, guys. But now let's hop into this, and we're going to start off by ranking the 10 and 9 in the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL of 2021, and that's Baker Mayfield at 9 and Derek Carr at number 10. Both of these guys are among some of the most disrespected names out of quarterbacks in all of the league. And when we're talking about Derek Carr, he's specifically one of the most underrated quarterbacks out of all of the league. He has good stats year in, year out, and particularly last year, and he didn't even have a great receiving core, and he is consistently not given enough credit for his play alone, although his team isn't built the best, and he's successful at whatever the Raiders really ask him to do. Look, he made Nelson Agholor into a pretty good option last year, and he made sure Henry Ruggs could develop into a better wide receiver. So Derek Carr is underrated, and we need to give him more credit, and he has been successful at whatever the Raiders have asked him to do, and he's at number 10 on this list. Now at number 9, Baker is really one of the most disrespected names out of all of this list. They like to call him a game manager or a system quarterback, but all quarterbacks have to have a system that helps them out, and Baker has that. He had that last year, and it definitely helped him become a better quarterback. Now down the stretch, as he got more comfortable in the system, he threw more, and he had better stats as he went on the best tear of his career, and the Browns won in large part because of him throwing more and having better stats down the stretch. Last year, Baker had multiple games throwing over 4 touchdowns, and when you look at the Baltimore Ravens game, when you look at the Cincinnati Bengals game, when you look at the Tennessee Titans game and the Giants games from last year, that showed you that Baker was able to put this team on his back at times and win by throwing the ball when other teams tried to force them to throw the ball and make Baker win the Browns the game. He was able to do it. And although he didn't win that Baltimore Ravens game, he definitely had the best game of his career in that game season, and he had good impact on that Browns offense last year. You like to say the run game takes over the whole offense. Well, Baker Mayfield also has to do his job in it, and down the stretch last year, he definitely did his job. And with this year, with Odell back, knowing that offense has to evolve, I think having him back in that offense will definitely help Baker become a better quarterback, and as he has already proven that he's a top 10 one in my mind. Moving on, at number 7, we got Dak Prescott. At number 8, we got Ryan Thannehill. And when we're looking at Ryan Tannnehill, he has a large impact in the Tennessee Titans offense by really making them a pass offense and not just all run. We know that Derrick Henry is the piece that makes that offense go, but when you look at the Tennessee Titans pass game, it could arguably set up the run game just like the run game sets up the pass game. I know the run game is very impactful in that Tennessee Titans offense, but when you're facing this team, you still have to worry about the pass, and that's because Ryan Tannnehill has been able to be so impactful and so efficient as a passer. When you add Julio Jones to this offense and also have A.J. Brown in this offense, it makes this offense even scarier, knowing that you give Ryan Tannnehill some more weapons to work with, already knowing that he's been such a good passer in this system. So he is definitely a top 10 quarterback. And we're looking at Dak Prescott. He's going to come back really nice this year. And when we're looking at last year, he was on pace for over 5,000 yards. And while that defense couldn't do his job, that offense was doing its job in large part, and maybe just really because of Dak Prescott and because of how electric of a passer that he is. Now, look, people like to blame Dak Prescott for all of the Cowboys' misfits when he really hasn't ever had a great coach, and this defense has really been atrocious for the past few years. But Dak Prescott has done pretty well on this Dallas Cowboys offense and has made it really electric. Moving on, at number 6, we got Lamar Jackson, and at number 5, we got Josh Allen. Now, when we're looking at Lamar Jackson at number 6, yes, he didn't have MVP MVP stats last year, but he did still have a pretty solid season. I've been seeing way too much Lamar Jackson slander for how great of a quarterback and a runner that Lamar Jackson is. We've seen PFF rank him under 50 in their top 50 players in the NFL, and we've been seeing way too much Lamar Jackson slander, unnecessary slander on Twitter. We need to stop it. This guy's an MVP. He had a solid season last year, and although he does need to work on things as a passer, he's still underrated as a passer because he's still a good passer, and his running abilities really do change the game. So we can stop all the Lamar Jackson slander because he's a great player, and the kind of player that he is transcendent, and it can change the whole game. Not only just at the quarterback position, but just as a runner too. Now, when we're looking at Josh Allen, he's one of the best physical specimen quarterbacks we've seen in a while. Yes, he's only had one good season. We're going to have to see it again from him. But last year, an MVP caliber season, we saw it all from Josh Allen. And when you added Stephon Diggs to it, it really took him to the next level. We saw that Josh Allen, if you played man defense versus Josh Allen and the Bills, you were in trouble. Josh Allen was too good versus man defense because of his running ability and because of the options he had and because how he was able to read a defense during man. Now, zone is concerned, but during man defense, you cannot man up on the Bills offense because Josh Allen is too good, and he makes Stephon Diggs a threat in man defense, and he's a threat to run the ball. He had an MVP caliber season last year, and I'm looking to see Josh Allen keep improving again, especially this season. And so Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are number 5 and 6 on this list. Moving on to number 3 and number 4. At number 4, we got Russell Wilson, and at number 3, we got Tom Brady. Now, when we're looking at Russell Wilson, they let Russ cook last year. When you put the ball in Russ's hands, he is going to cook. Now, although he ended the season with 13 interceptions, and it was a bit of a rocky end to the season, a majority of the season last year, Russell Wilson was cooking, and he proved again that he's one of the most accurate deep ball throwers in all of the league, still standing at 5'11". But Russell Wilson, you let him cook, he's going to cook. And when we look at Tom Brady, there's like nothing much to say about this guy. He's the GOAT. He keeps on proving that, and he's still at age 43. He won a Super Bowl at age 43, and he put up MVP stats. There's not much to say there. Tom Brady is a top 3 quarterback right now in the NFL, still at age 43 list. Now, rounding this out at number 1, we got Aaron Rodgers. Yes, he's the best quarterback in the league, in my opinion. And at number 2, we got Patrick Mahomes. Look, when we're looking at this whole picture of things at number 1 and number 2, Patrick Mahomes is not at number 2 because of his own play. He's at number 2 because Aaron Rodgers is that dang good. Now, it's very, very close. I was switching back and forth between it. Is it Aaron Rodgers? Is it Patrick Mahomes? Is it Patrick Mahomes? Is it Aaron Rodgers? But look, Aaron Rodgers last year, we know he has Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, but aside from that, no one can tell me that the Packers have given Aaron Rodgers enough to work with to really get over the hump to get to the Super Bowl. But when we're looking at Aaron Rodgers, he made Allen Lazard into something last year and carved him out a role in this offense to be impactful. He made Robert Tonyan into a potential Pro Bowl tight end. He made Marquise Valdes-Scantling potentially into something in that offense. He made and carved out a bunch of roles for a bunch of receivers and running backs last year and still put up MVP numbers without having all the shiny weapons that quarterbacks like Dak Prescott or Patrick Mahomes or Russell Wilson has. He made something out of nothing with what he had, although the Packers continue to not give him enough to work with. So you have to applaud Aaron Rodgers for that, and that's the main reason he won MVP. Although he did not have everything in the world, he still put up MVP numbers without having all of the MVP weapons, people. But this is my top 10 NFL quarterbacks list. At 10, we got Derek Carr. 9, we got Baker Mayfield. At 8, we got Ryan Tannnehill. 7, Dak Prescott. 6, Lamar Jackson. 5, Josh Allen. 4, Russell Wilson. 3, Tom Brady. 2, Patrick Mahomes. And the best quarterback in the league, Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, guys. Again, this has been my top 10 NFL quarterbacks in 2021. Make sure to give yours in the comment section below because I'd love to hear your opinion. Other than that, this is Malik Hicks, aka The Ranker, the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. Peace out, and I'll see you on the other side.